It's so sad in Ghana. It's so called on. It is something that is so concerning. I am Chris and welcome to Christmas Studios. I'm here to make a drive with my own boss, Original King himself. Welcome to Christmas Studios. Give us a like, subscribe, share, and give us a comment. Follow our social media handles. Okay, so viewers, it's all about the woman being dumped in the bush. A woman, an old woman being dumped in the bush with both legs on POP because of family neglect.
Team. The idea pressure into the make up more home. I am maybe a new few 40 to 45 years. And I 9 million ya send POP. And I didn't to my Akatan home or that room. Now, anyone.
Please tell us a story about this.
It's a sad moment for Mother Ghana. Ghana beyond it, and looking at how transformed the world has been as compared to the democratic rulings we have in the country, and a whole lot of things being a modern world, and to see a human being.
A human being, yes, not an animal.
Yes, dumped in a bush because the family refused to go to the hospital to monitor her through, as she had an accident and was sent to the hospital by an ambulance.
I learned it was a general accident, like
Yes.
Like it wasn't only her in the accident.
Yeah.
Several people were included.
They were in the car moving from one place to the other, and along the way they had an accident where numerous of them were injured, and immediately it happens they call an ambulance to come
and convey them.
Yes, and convey them to the hospital. So it happens in the central region of Ghana, specifically Gomua. Yes, that is where the incident happens.
Somebody was saying Winneba.
Yeah, that's the winning. That's true. That is very true. I can recall that I watched the video, but
yes, because I heard somebody saying that all staff of Winneba Hospital should be under serious, should I say, investigation? Because no. I don't understand. I don't understand how it should happen like this in Ghana.
The point is that she was. They sent them to the Winneba General Hospital. And for treatment, and I think almost every member that was hurt, that was part of those who were injured, they went there. But then the woman was so unfortunate on her part that her family, none of the family members showed up. When they had the accident, mentally she was disturbed, so like she couldn't recap certain things so well. And as they issued a letter from the hospital that in the night she will be making noise, to unnecessary shouting and all of that, making other patients uncomfortable.
Wasn't it best for her, if she wasn't fully recovered, wasn't it best for her to be admitted at the psychiatrist for mental health treatment?
This shouldn't really be the case, because the situation was worst, and the first thing to do was to have checked her earlier. She was not ready to be checked on the psychiatric aspect of her.
Okay.
But then they put POP on both legs that she couldn't move, she couldn't do anything on her own, and before that, so like she was mentally unstable.
But I think there are several measures that, at least, if not for everybody, but for special conditions like this, dumping a human being in the bush because of family neglect. This could happen to me, this could happen to you, this could happen to anybody.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the whole situation?
This shows that every one of us, this country, nobody is safe. We claim we are in democracy, and we call ourselves that we are beyond aid.
We are beyond aid.
Imagine in America, in other parts of the world, there's nothing. You can't see even a dog. We all saw Ket Zuma when he used the leg to hit his own cat.
Yes.
The pains he went through for doing that. How much more human being?
Human being.
So this shows you that, like, the country we are living in,
we are not safe.
We are not safe
at all.
We are not safe. So for a general hospital and a state-owned hospital,
But
Even
then
if it was a private hospital, like
yes,
we could
it's
feel that yes,
reasonable.
you know,
They incur a lot of debt and
yes,
all
they
that.
are kind of
But I don't
profit.
even think private hospitals they will do this
No,
because
I
they
doubt.
have that charity and humanity is in them.
Yeah.
But then on the second thought, why didn't the family at least one way or the other? Because I'm very sure that when things were happening in the hospital,
Yeah.
they will actually send a news. They will actually broadcast it around to get in touch with the family.
Yes.
So why didn't the family at least you've not seen your person for some time or for some days? Why didn't you follow up to check?
I don't know the problem she might have been having with her own family that she will even face a tough situation like this,
No
and
matter the
nobody
situation,
shows
no
up.
matter the situation, we've
No,
always
but
understood that.
I don't want us to even touch on the aspect of the family. The hospital itself
But the family is also a concern.
it's a concern
Why
though,
would why?
but the fact that the person was not like she's not dead as the accident occurred, and she's sent to the how much is food that they can't take care of?
You see, it's understandable that it's hard to take care of a patient of such. Per what they said, she gets up to disturb.
Yes.
She so now they did. I don't know. Like talking about taking care of the person as in food aspects and all
Yes,
that.
they mentioned food.
I think even hospitals they do sometimes they do cook for the
Yeah,
patients.
sure, yeah.
So what prevented them from doing that?
That is why I'm saying. I think the reports we're getting is that almost everyone in Winneba Hospital, they will be served letters.
So what was the administration of the administration of the hospital doing? Are they up to that level of because
these are the questions when you hear somebody mention that the PhD holders, they are the people even messing up the country
big time.
and a whole lot of things. People believe that like is not true and all of that. But those who go higher in education and occupy certain positions, mostly they are the people that are causing the mess. Somebody too wouldn't go that far, but the mindset the person will have to help humanity is
for short, me what I would say is that I and you here are just concerned about our emotions because seeing a woman in the bush is something that is very concerning. But then there should be a deeper meaning to what they did.
So
because it's sad. It's
yes,
very sad. When I saw it, I was like when I saw the video first and I listened to whatever they were saying in the video. Though it was true, but as a student, whilst I was listening, I was like, so supposing it was my grandmother.
You know how we handle ourselves down here. At least even if you don't even know the person, but you would have the sympathy of going that extra mile to helping the person out of the situation.
Yeah, most definitely.
It's a sad moment though. It's a sad moment. So we will have to always like if you look at the national anthem, they should help me God, or is the national pledge.
And so help me God, yes.
So help me God, no. It kind of Ghana, we should just be living with the grace of God and not.
We're actually living with the grace of God. Because Charlie, man, it's so concerning. And then this is something that is called on. So please, we all, the public out there, these service health personnel, whoever that is in the health sector, please, people should take measures.
Let me even land on this before we get out of this whole issue. Are you aware that even down here there are some particular hospitals, if you go there to see the behavior of some of the nurses,
yes,
it became mind-busting.
So this is even calling me back to when I went to hospital recently.
Yes.
I didn't go for treatment. I was going to visit somebody safe.
Yeah.
So but when I got there, I've been having a migraine of late, and it's repeated, like it keep on happening.
Right.
So I consulted somebody. The person gave me a therapy on how to get it off. But then I went to the hospital. I felt like I went to visit somebody, but I felt like let me pass through the OPD and get some drugs for myself. I was having my health insurance and everything there. I got there. The lady was on her phone. Bro, the girl was on her phone.
Like
she never raised her head to even look at me. I was like, hello, madam. Hello. And she was like, She didn't no consent to be like, oh, you are welcome. This is a hospital where I am bringing my life into your hands, and look at the behavior, look at the welcome you are giving to me. I just turned and I left. Sincerely speaking, I didn't go through. And that was, I don't want to mention the hospital.
There are so many hospitals that you can visit and you see this behavior.
So mostly I feel like going to a private hospital, spending the money and getting yourself done is even better than going to
no,
this.
but come to think of it, if you can go to the private hospital and get your treatment quick much as possible, what of those who are like me that couldn't afford the bills the private people?
Yeah. So that's it, and I think that's the typical example of whatever that happened to the woman.
Exactly, like she deserves better.
Yes.
We are in a democratic country. We are beyond 8. Our own president mentioned it. Ghana beyond 8. They did all of that in all of a sudden for a sick person to go and be dumped in the bush.
Dumped. Let's use the word dump because it's so concerning and so sad to Mother Ghana. But well, as you said, it is so concerning and it is something that we are calling on to people that are in the big positions, people that are supposed to take this into control, at least do this to solve this out.
Please, the people of Gomwa, the MP, the DC, or is it the MC, all the stakeholders, the chief, almost every other person, the private individuals, NGOs, the state, Ghana government, please hear the cry of the woman. That the things that are happening to the woman, we are all feeling the pains of it. Anybody who can help at all to let the woman come back to life, to live as we are living, guys, help and support her.
All right, thank you so much, guys. Help and support her, as Original King just mentioned. This is where we are going to draw the curtains to a close, and I wouldn't say I've lacked words though, but until then, our next episode is coming up. Charlie, you guys should keep on giving us a like, share our videos, comment, subscribe to the channel, and we'll always give you the best of it all. Yes, let's do this.